What's up, guys? It's Mike at My G Pro Motorsports. It's tire review time here at the shop. So I just want to do a quick review on some of the tires that are becoming more popular, especially with the UTVs that are coming out now. Like the Razor 1000, the X3, the new Yamaha YXZ. They're coming very popular, and even though we're down here in the south where we do a lot of mud riding, we're getting a lot of calls for this all-terrain tires, especially some of them being DOT, with people driving these things on the street. So just going to do a quick review so you can see how they look at real time. Instead of looking at a digital picture on the internet, you actually see what the tire looks like. So I'm going to go left to right here with this tire over here, which is a brand new tire. I've been waiting for this tire for about a little more than a week. When I first saw it, I said, we have to become a supplier for this tire. This is the Pro-Cromp Crawler. This is actually the XG. They make an XR, which is a harder tire, but especially down here in this shop, I like to sell the softer tires versus the hard tire. So this is going to be the XG model. It's going to be a 30 by 10 by 14. I know they also make a 32 by 10 by 14, and I think in the harder compound they make a 30 and 32, and I think also for the 15-inch rim in the harder compound. There's going to be an 8-ply tire. Low rating is very high. You can put a lot of weight on this tire. I have 1,330 pounds. Okay. They want you to run about 25 psi, or probably run a little less than that. And for lug, you're talking about a 0.78 lug. Okay. So the next tire over here, this was the crawler. So what we got over here is an STI Chicane. Okay, everybody knows, familiar with STI wheels, STI tires. It's a big company. So here is this tire. The specs on this tire is going to be, it's a radial. Okay, it's got a rim guard, 8-ply rating. It's non-directional. You can mount it any which way you want. Tire's pretty light at 37 pounds. 37 pounds. I don't think I told you the weight on the crawler one. It's 39 pounds on the crawler. Okay. The crawler doesn't say anything about being DOT, so I do not think it's a DOT tire. Okay, I can check that for you, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a DOT tire. So back to the Chicane. Like I was saying, it's pretty light at 37 pounds. Lug is 0.60, so it's probably going to be pretty nice and smooth. And low rating is just a little bit less than the tire on the left at 963 pounds. Moving on to the right, we got the MotoMTC. These are from the people that bring you all the nice wheels, the diesels, the Corys, and 21 lock beadlocks. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is also a non-DOT tire. Okay, low rating is going to be okay at about 1,000 pounds. It's a little heavier than these two other tires on the left at 41 pounds. Okay, 6-ply, and this one has the biggest lug in the bunch, so probably going to get you out of all these 4 tires, probably going to get you to the mud better than all these 4 tires at a 1.25 inch lug. Sizes 26 to 32 inch, and that's pretty much it. MotoMTC. It's a very cool looking tire, honestly. Okay, last on the right here on the far end, STI Rocktain. That's an 8-ply tire, radial. It's got a Rockwell sidewall, non-directional, so you can mount it any which way you want. It's got a high-low rating at 1,134, and it's DOT. So it's also a radial. The other thing, good thing about this tire is with the weight, 37 pounds. Not bad. Sizes 28 to 30 inch. Now this is the XS. Okay, we've had the XD in here as well. XD is just going to stand for heavier. It's also more of a square tire. When we have it in there, I notice I don't know if it's wider but it's a lot more square. So the XT is going to be heavier duty tire. But like I said, down here people really like the light tires, so I'm sticking with the light tires. This is the XS. The XT is going to have a little bit, the lug is a little bigger on the XT as well. This one that we have here in the shop, on the right here, it's the XS, which has a little bit less tread on it. Okay, so what's the bottom line on all these tires? What's the most important thing when you're picking out a tire, especially for me, is weight, how hard or soft the tire is. Obviously, if you're looking for a DOT or if you're looking for it's a radial, you want to go through mud, you want to go through all terrain. So here's pretty much the rundown on these tires. Let's start with softness. Okay, this is going to be the softest tire here. This tire is really nice and soft. That's the Crawler Pro Armor. Okay, the next one up in softness category, it's probably going to be this one, the STI Chicane. Okay. Then you got the Chicane, which is a little harder, but not too bad. And this tire is really hard, and you can't even budge this one. Okay, so that's softness and hardness. Obviously, that's gonna get into how your ride is, if it's rough or if it's a nice soft ride. Next, what are we talking about? I think we said this one was DOT. This one was DOT. That one's not. That one's not. I have to check on that one, but I'm pretty sure that one's not DOT. Okay, weight. The lightest tire here, I'm pretty sure is this one. Okay, pretty sure it's this one, followed by this tire. I think both of these tires are around 37 pounds, but don't quote me on that. Next tire's up. I'm gonna say weight-wise, it's gonna be this one, the Pro Armor Crawler, and then the heaviest is gonna be the MotoMTC. So we got lightest, next up, then after that, in the weight department will be this one, and the heaviest will be the MotoMTC. Okay, is that pretty much it? You know, there's mud everywhere, so which one's gonna get you through the most mud here? If that's your thing, I mean, even though we're doing all-terrain tires, probably gonna be the MotoMTC. This Crawler doesn't have a bad tread if you're talking about going through, if you have to go through some mud. Okay, this the STI, even though the lugs are not that big, you want to see the lugs here. Okay, even though the lugs are not that big, they're spaced out, so that should help you get through the mud. See how big the lug on the MotoMTC is? It's huge. Roctane obviously doesn't have much of a lug, but it's probably going to be nice and smooth on the street. This one does have a little more tread than this one, the Chicane. And that's pretty much it, guys. Price wise, I mean, all of these tires are going to be around the $600 range. These are probably the two cheapest tires I have, but I said they're all going to be around the same price. These probably going to be the two cheapest tires, and I sell a lot of them. And then we have this one over here next up, and this is probably going to be the most expensive. So MotoMTC probably going to be the most expensive. These two really good price, the Roctane and the Chicane. Next up price wise is going to be the Crawler, and the most expensive, the MotoMTC. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you some sidewall. I know you want to see a sidewall, so let me just give you a shot of each sidewall of the tire. I don't know if you can see that there. Is that coming up on the camera? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's a sidewall of the Roctane. You can mount it any which way you want. MotoMTC. It's coming up there. You can mount this one any which way you want as well. And then the Chicane. It almost looks like a Goodyear they used to put on the Jeeps and stuff. Has that same tread. Probably nice and smooth. And last but not least, the one with the nicest sidewall That's why I wanted to bring these tires in here. I think it looks gnarly. Is the crawler. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, you can go to our website, mygpro.com. We got a 1-800 number, 1-877-644-7776. If you want to call for pricing, shipped to your door, just give us a ring. Thanks, guys.